Listen up, you lot. Tonight, we're diving into a classic chicken Alfredo. This isn't just some pasta dish, it's a culinary love affair waiting to happen. Picture this: creamy sauce, perfectly cooked chicken, and al dente pasta. Are you drooling yet? The story goes that Alfredo, a Roman restaurateur, invented this dish for his wife. She was feeling under the weather and he wanted to spoil her. That's amore. You don't need to be Italian to appreciate this dish. You just need a love for good food. Chicken Alfredo is all about simplicity and quality ingredients. It's about taking your time, enjoying the process, and creating something truly special. So put on your aprons and let's get cooking. We're about to make some magic in the kitchen. Before we start, we need the right gear. No rusty pans, you hear? Get a large pot for the pasta, a skillet for the chicken, and a saucepan for the sauce. Now, let's talk ingredients. Fresh is always best. Grab some good quality fettuccine, plump chicken breasts, real Parmesan cheese, none of that powdered rubbish. Butter, cream, garlic, and don't forget the salt and pepper. These are the building blocks of our masterpiece. Quality over quantity. Remember that. Use the freshest ingredients you can find. Trust me, it makes all the difference. Now, let's get down to business. First up, the pasta. This ain't rocket science, but you'd be surprised how many people get it wrong. Salt your boiling water generously. It should taste like the sea, for crying out loud. Add the fettuccine and cook it al dente. It should have a slight bite to it, not be mushy. Nobody wants overcooked pasta, do they? Drain it well and set it aside. Keep it warm, but don't let it stick together. Remember, the pasta is the foundation of this dish. It needs to be cooked perfectly. No excuses. Now for the star of the show, the chicken. We want it juicy and flavorful, not dry and rubbery. Season your chicken breasts with salt, pepper, and a pinch of paprika for a bit of color. Heat some olive oil in your skillet. Get it nice and hot. Sear the chicken until it's golden brown on both sides. This seals in the juices and gives it a beautiful crust. Don't overcrowd the pan. Once it's golden, reduce the heat and let it cook through. We don't want any pink bits. Use a meat thermometer to be sure. When it's cooked, remove it from the pan and let it rest. Section 5. The Alfredo Alchemy Creamy Dreamy Divine. Now for the magic, the Alfredo sauce. Melt some butter in your saucepan over medium heat. Don't even think about using margarine. Add the minced garlic and cook until fragrant, but don't let it burn. Pour in the heavy cream and bring it to a simmer. Let it reduce slightly, then stir in the grated Parmesan cheese. Keep stirring until the sauce is smooth and creamy. Season with salt and pepper to taste. This is where you can get creative. Add a pinch of nutmeg for warmth, a splash of lemon juice for brightness, or some fresh herbs for extra flavor. Section 6. Garlic, the unsung hero of flavor. Let's talk about garlic, shall we? It's the unsung hero of this dish. Don't be shy with it. Garlic adds depth, complexity, and a whole lot of flavor. It's what takes this dish from good to bloody brilliant. When you mince the garlic, don't crush it. You want to release its flavor, not bruise it. And for God's sake, don't use that pre-minced stuff in a jar. It's an abomination. Fresh garlic is key to a truly amazing Alfredo sauce. Trust me on this one. Section 7. Plating up. A feast for the eyes and soul. Now it's time to assemble our masterpiece. Add the cooked pasta to the Alfredo sauce and toss to coat. Slice the chicken breasts and arrange them on top of the pasta. Spoon any extra sauce over the chicken. Don't forget to garnish. Freshly grated Parmesan cheese and a sprinkle of chopped parsley add a touch of elegance. We eat with our eyes first, remember? Presentation is everything. Make it look as good as it tastes. Section 8. Savoring the moment, a symphony of taste. There you have it. Chicken Alfredo fit for a king. Now, pour yourself a glass of wine, sit down, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This isn't just food, it's an experience. Take a bite and let the flavors explode in your mouth. The creamy sauce, the tender chicken, the perfectly cooked pasta. It's a symphony of taste. You've earned this moment, so savor every bite. And don't forget to share. Food tastes better when you share it with the ones you love. Section 9. The joy of cooking. Embrace your inner chef. Cooking isn't just about following recipes. It's about creating something special. It's about putting your heart and soul into every dish. So don't be afraid to experiment in the kitchen. Try different herbs and spices. Add a pinch of this or a dash of that. Make it your own. The most important ingredient is passion. If you cook with love, it will always taste amazing. Now go forth and conquer the culinary world. And remember, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.